Nabo here, back at it. Crapless Craps here at Harris, NorCal, and I have 8 $100 bullets here, and I am going to do my double up strategy. And we're going to put $100 bullets in at a time. We're going to try and do it in about 4 rolls. Now, if I was playing regular craps, I would have all the money on the 6 inside numbers, which would be about $16 a piece. And then I press the money, and in 4 rolls, no matter what you roll, if you roll 4 numbers, four of the numbers between 4 and 10, you will have doubled your money in 4 rolls every time. If you spread it across evenly, it's guaranteed. Okay, even if you roll all 6s and 8s that pay the least odds. But here, I'm going to put a little money on the 2, 3, and 11, 12 because I like to, and because all the viewers complain whenever I do a crapless machine and don't bet the outside numbers. But the strategy here is I want to bet the outside numbers, but I'm just trying to double up and take this $100 and get it into $200. So what I think I'm going to do is, let me just see how this goes here. The reason it might not work in 4 numbers is because, depending on what rolls, is because I have numbers on these outside numbers, and if they hit, they're gonna, they pay a decent rate, but you're gonna see my focus is I'm pressing these inside numbers, okay? And I'm just trying to get there in about 4 rolls, okay? So we're gonna start live on the come out. I'm gonna do 8 $100 bullets. If 4 out of these 8 would come through, I'd be, I'd kind of break even-ish, if you will. The goal is to try and get 5 or 6. Now, looking at the board, these gaps are horrible. Like that would have got there, but those 2 would have not. Before that, it definitely would have got there. And on that one, and on that one. So there's 2 on the board that wouldn't have got there, and the rest would have. The other catch is, when you do get there and you print the ticket, the question is, do you stay on this machine and keep rolling where, a bad number might be right around the corner, or do you keep going? So sometimes when I turn the $100 into like 220 or 210, in the 4 rolls, if that be the case, sometimes when I do that, I will just take that extra $10 or $20 above the 200 and just spread it out, and then let that play out to where I either make more money or a bad number comes. So I know it's odds, but it's just kind of my superstition there. All right, so $100, 8 bullets. Let's see if we can roll here. This might have to, if this continues to be bad, like it has been recently, then we will definitely switch machines. All right, so there's a 10. So on that, it paid 25, which is about $4 a number, and I'll press the 11 $1. We're at 125. All right, so that's 16. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna press those up that, and then we'll go $2 there and a little light there. So we're at 141. There's a 6. And that would be $4 across these inside 6 numbers. We're at 165. And then there's a 6, it's 30. And on that note, we're close because we rolled a 2, we're at 195. We're just gonna cash it. It was 4 numbers, but again, I'm trying to roll 4 numbers that are 4 through 10. So put that over here. Bullet number 3, we're just gonna start cold turkey and see if this roll can keep going. Let's go 3s. And then we'll go 4s, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? $3, $4, $100 in. All right, here we go. See, that's why I'm like to kind of play it out, because when you print a ticket, sometimes you feel like that bad number's right around the corner there. All right, we're gonna try it again. Bullet number 4. 117. All right, it's a great 4. And then we'll press those up like that. 146. 4s and 10s, obviously we get there a little quicker with 4s and 10s. And that was 6. 171. There we go. All right, so we're at 208. We're gonna play the $8. And we're either gonna press this to the moon or a bad number's gonna come. All right. See, that would have took my next bullet right there. Now, obviously, you never know. I could roll 30 rolls in a row and, whoops, oh, wait, what was I doing there? I didn't print the ticket. I'm gonna have to pull another $100 out. This is not a $300 ticket. This is actually a $200 ticket. So I'll pull another 100 out. All right, so we're 2 bullets out of 4. Tickets 2 out of 4, I should say. Which is good. All right, this is bullet number 5. It's 10. There's a good 5. $151. $178. That's a great 10. All right, so we're at 227. We're gonna go $3. We're gonna go like that. We're gonna let it play. And just, well, even though the 7 just rolled, I want to tell you, there's been a couple of times where I do that with the 3s and I've ran it up into the hundreds by pressing it. So, so we have printed 3 tickets. This is really 600, and so 3 out of 6. So we're right at 500. Okay. No, I'm sorry. It's 3 out of 5, right? 3 out of 5 because I put an extra in there. So I have that 100 in, 100 more plus 1 that I need to pull out. I may just use another ticket there. So 3 out of 5, which is great. We need to stay on that pace. Okay. All right, can we get 4 numbers? Can we get 4 numbers? All right. 117. There's an 11. So we'll press those up $1, and then we'll go $4 on the inside. 125. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna go like that. We're at 147. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Okay, so this is the 7th $100 that we've put in. 7 of 8. 7 of 8, so we've printed 3 out of 6. We need to get 1 more. There's a 5. We'll go like that. 121. There's a 9. Okay, 146. $172, and we are there. So we got 209. All right, we're gonna play this off. There's a 9. There's a 6. All right, so we are 4 out of 7. Now this 300 here is actually 200. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're actually at 8 off the 700. You know what? I'm just gonna, rather than pull another $100 out, I'm gonna take the $100 profit, okay? Because I could lose it and be even. I could win it and be at 200. But I'm all about taking money. So, you know, this was a strategy where, you know, if you can do a little over 50% of your rolls be 4 rolls, and you're pressing all the numbers 4 through 10, you can get profitable. And I've done it before. All right, guys, we'll see you guys next time. All right, folks, I decided to keep going with these tickets, and I am going to do, I'm going to try and double these up, okay? And I'm going to double the bets that we just did. So let's see where we're at here. 1, 2, 3. So trying to do 4 roll double up on this. I'm at 195. Getting a little ballsy. There's an 11. That's great. So let's go 2, 2, 2, 2. And then we'll press up those inside numbers. We're at 2. We're trying to get to 390, I guess, is the mark. 390. 248. If you keep rolling at these extremes, you're not going to quite get there. And that was an 11. 270. And a 10. So I'm going to tell you, that paid $64, by the way. I have rolled 4 numbers. The reason I'm not at 390 is because 2 of those were extremes that don't pay that much, but I am just going to go with the 4 numbers and print the ticket. Okay, we're at 334 on that one. Now, the thing is like, I was gun shy about leaving this ticket in there, and then I'm gonna go stick another ticket in there, but it's less money. So just reducing, let's go like that. And we'll go like that. 200, all right, let's see if we can keep going. 10 is great. All right, 252. There's a 5, wonderful. $305. There's a 9. And you know what? I know, because we're on a little streak here. Again, trying to be careful here. Printing another ticket. So, still going good, taking profits. Okay, this was the one that was only 100 profit, and I turned it into 200, but I actually stuck another 100 in there. So I'm gonna do the $100 on this. And see if we can do that first. Okay, since we're on a little streak here, and I am a little hesitant right now, so I'm gonna see if I can turn 100 into 200, which would make this a $400 ticket, if I can roll 4 numbers. 8. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's a great 4. Let's go 5s like that. All right, we're at 148. Well, that's why I did the 100. All right, so now we're gonna do the 200 again and see what we can do here. All right, there's a 6. So let's go 5s, 2 and 1 on the 6, 235. There's a 5. Okay, 283. There's another 6. I just have a feeling like it's going to be, could be a rough one. I don't know. I just want to print there. All right. So main reason why I want to print is I have $1,032. So my initial 800 is now, you know, like 1,030 plus this, which is 1,230, right? Yeah. But I'm going to put this 200 in. I'm going to make sure I'm up $230 by setting those over there. I mean, this has went pretty well, other than the $100 that we lost. Let's see if we can keep this going here. But either way, we're up money on this. And let's go like that. So 200 in. Let's roll some 4s and 10s, or 5s and 9s. Okay, 240. There's a 9. Let's go 5s, 1s. Let's go 2s. And then we'll go 1, 2, and 3. We're at 289. It's going so good. All right, guys. So instead of being up 100, we're up $230. I let this go a little bit longer. But now we're going to call it quits and take our money. See you guys.